What's going up, guys? It's Impre from Impre Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Off-Cam History with. Wow, it's 2:40, 2:24. And basically, at this point in time, I've actually got the live stream for the Yogscast Jingle Jam up on the TV and watching this. It's been fun. And it just recently occurred to me that a lot of people tend to, just... Oh, monkeys. I messed up with that one. That was a terrible mess up. As I said, a lot of people tend to think that people mention big... Wow, that's a good starting room. A lot of people tend to think that when you talk about YouTubers, it's just because you want to try and make yourself more known due to the fact that the YouTuber you're talking about is a brand, is a big name. It's not. In my case, the Yogscast was originally a group that I didn't even watch in the first place. Even though I say a lot about them. It's quite shocking, isn't it? The Yogscast originally was a YouTube group that I didn't start watching until the end of the Shadow of Israel series. Once that ended, it started kicking off, and so many more, like Tech, everything started kicking off, and I was like, oh, I should have been watching this group. This group's good. Not just because, oh my god, they're so hip, everyone's watching them. No, it's because they're a generally good group of YouTubers that I've been in the hospital a few times, being younger. Not because I did all those stupid stuff that people do. Not because of that. I've been in the hospital due to actually damaging... I've broken my wrists in the past. I've spoken about this in the past, actually. I've broken my wrists. I've actually fell on my spine. I've done a lot of damage to my body. And the Yogscast is just one of those groups of people that I watched, not because I looked up to them. No, sorry, it's not because everything just dread in my mind. This is how much I know full well. It's not because I looked up to them. It's because they made me laugh. They made me accept, even though I'm injured, I'll probably be called certain things from my life. Even though I could have had all that done too. The Yogscast just made me laugh. In all truth and honesty, in the past I stopped laughing after a while because a lot of in my childhood I was actually bullied to the fact that I am ginger, and gingers were an easy victim for people to bully back when I was younger. There's still some people out there that will bully gingers. It's quite devastating to realise that. But I find it funny. One of my original games I used to play was a game on a tablet, just so I could find something to do while I'm injured. And my life changed since then. I found it fun. I found it entertaining. I hadn't done anything like that in my past. So I found this type of stuff amazing. I found creating content, showing people, no matter what, if you've been hurt, if you've been injured, as long as you got the will to get back up and fight, not to stay down and accept what you've been given. I come from a family where, yeah, we're not filthy rich. We're quite poor, yeah. We're, we're middle stage class, basically. We're not dead poor. We can't do anything ourselves. But my parents have taught me when I was younger to be conservative, money wise, money sense, respect, common sense. And when I put that now to a lot of kids, I'm only 25 years old. I turned 25 only the other day, and I've got a game to actually play for that. And the game, I'll admit, the game is called my time in Porter. Uh, my time in Porter, I think it is. Can't remember, but basically, it's like Stardew Valley and all that, but more open world, more like fantasy type concept. So I will state this now. And another YouTuber that I've recently started watching, which is because I found them entertaining, not because, oh my god, they're YouTubers, you gotta watch them. They're big. Like, I will tell you now, I'm not on this massive PewDiePie bandwagon. I had a friend who was in love with him. And I mean, she was in love with him. It was quite scary how much she was like a PewDiePie fangirl. She actually, at one stage, thought about trying to rob my phone just to watch a video. And come on, my dude. Dude. No. Oh my god. And basically, she would jump straight away when PewDiePie makes a video. She would bow down and say, "Oh my god, PewDiePie is the king." The videos, then the PewDiePie versus T Series thing, which, not gonna lie, I only recently found out why. If I watched this YouTuber in the past, it would have been funnier before finding him out about after. And if you're wondering what YouTuber I'm talking about, it's Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is a massive YouTuber that jumped up straight away. He's not got a massive background like me, and yet he's about the same age as he's in his 20s, and he's doing so much better. But I will say this now: if I did not know that any of that information, I wouldn't care. Mr. Beast is a funny YouTuber. The videos he creates are amazing. That's all I see it as. So, because wow, that's quite funny. Like, the only way to come in is there. But because he's such a good YouTuber, I just can't tell you guys enough of how amazing YouTubers like Mr. Beast are. He does massive money giveaways. Sometimes it's out of his own pocket. Sometimes it's because he's being sponsored. But to me, it doesn't matter that. He could be sponsored. Anything could really happen. Mr. Beast is Mr. Beast, and I respect him for him. This is the reason why certain YouTubers, in my opinion, are amazing. Like the Auriga, they over at the span of an entire month, they're doing a charity live stream, which I've got on my TV right now on PlayStation 4. As I said, I'm not. Believe it or not, though, PlayStation 4 that I've got is not actually originally mine. It was my brother's. My brother was getting a new one as my brother's well, he's better off. He's better financially than I am. He has a better income than me, but I don't let that bother me. I am happy with the way things are, but Mr. Beast is a YouTuber that, as much as I'd love him to see this, I know he probably won't. So I'm just stating this now. Mr. Beast is a YouTuber that I actually respect and look up to. He's gone out of his way. He's gave money to charity. Money he's not really fussed by. When I was well, even now, I think money is more of a curse than it is a blessing to me. If I get money, like my friend actually moans at me because I tend was when I get a job, it's I was in for a seasonal work, so my friend wasn't happy the fact that I spend so much money just to make sure that we've got the best stuff we need. If she was short on money, to make sure she's got enough money for food, she can get her own stuff, that type of deals. And don't get me wrong, I didn't do it because anyone told me to. I did it because I just didn't want the money. In school, I've never liked having loads of money. If I've got money spare, I tend to hand it off. I used to give out money to my friends, and at one stage, I thought people will like me for who I am, not for money. And I will tell you this now, guys. In school, primary school, I got given £2 a day by my dad for money for drinks, food for dinner time, stuff like that. So the common stuff. My dad gave me roughly about, well, that's 5 days a week for 300, well, for however long school terms are. My dad gave me £2. I ended up giving to one of my friends roughly 100 quid, 200 quid, 100 to 200 quid, just because my friend was short on money. Bearing in mind now, I don't even talk to the person. Most of my friends from school just all rejected me because I was warning about certain things. But that type of stuff. That's why I like donating to charity. I try to donate when I get money for Jingle Jam each year. But that's about all the conversation I can get because I've got stuff to do today and it's kind of urgent. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please do like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see what I'm talking about, like the Jingle Jam and that, go to twitch.yogscast. They're not sponsoring me. They're not asking me to do this. I'm doing this off my own free will because I respect them. They helped me when I was in hospital. They don't know it, but they generally have helped. They helped me realize, even though I've got an injury and I feel like I'm becoming useless, I'm still useful to people by doing content that tries to make people feel happy. And through that content, I actually found, without creating this channel, I actually found that I want to become something in media. I personally don't want to be a massive YouTube star or anything like that. I've never ever dreamed of doing that. I'd say my dream more lands on the vibe of I wanna just have fun and showing people the games I can play. Some of the games, yes, now are pay, like you gotta pay for the game, but some of the games are just free, and I still want to prove to people that you don't have to pay for games for them to be fun. It's a concept that people think that games you have to pay for are the bad games. They're not. games you pay for are sometimes the worst games. You could have a game that's so good that's free, and that's that. So, as I said on that note, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please like, comment, subscribe. As I said, if you want to find out the YouTube group that I'm talking about, the Yogscast, just, if you don't know about them, that is, just go over to twitch.tv, Yogscast, and they're live streaming all over December. The only days they aren't are Christmas, and I think it's Christmas Eve, because they got their own families, they've got to go home. So on that note, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Well, bye guys.